All rise. Judge Vanderbilt Court is now in session. Justice case number JVB 1036, Martinez case.
Thank you.
You welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Martinez.
Yes, ma'am.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm here to put Daddy on child support.
That's his name, Daddy?
Well, that's what I call him.
Okay. Right. Oh, right. So how many children do you and... I'm sorry, I'm not going to refer to you.
Hold up this case. About to get messy real quick. We're stepping into the courtroom drama of Ms. Martinez versus Mr. Dave. She says she's here to put Daddy, excuse me, Mr. Dave, on child support. But oh, the backstory? Buckle up. This man was dishing out $1,000 a week not for the kid, but for some, let's say, quality adult time. Then a baby shows up, and poof, the money disappears. Now here's the million-dollar question. Is this really about the child, or is someone mad their lifestyle just got shut down? Twists, contradictions, and a confession no one saw coming. Don't blink.
Daddy. Sir, what is your name?
My name is Dave.
Dave, Mr. Dave. You're putting Mr. Dave on child support.
Correct.
Okay. How many children do the two of you have?
We have one.
Okay. And what's the backstory? Like, was he not paying? I mean, what was going on?
Okay, so we met a while ago in my hometown. He actually works in a position where it allows him to travel a lot. He just so happened to be in my hometown, and we kind of met at a bar. We kind of had a few night stands, something like that. And we kind of got an arrangement to where he would basically provide me with about $1,000 a week. With a week, yes, a week. So with my allowance, it allowed me to begin to do my position as a stylist. And when I told him I got pregnant, he cut me off. And now he doesn't want to take care of our child. We already got a DNA test, and he knows it's his child. So I don't know what the problem is. So I'm here to put him on child support.
Okay, so you lost me at the $1,000 a week part. Was that for you only?
For me. He was kind of looking for something that allowed him to have pleasure and, have fun while he's in my hometown. And I was okay with that, because that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want anything serious, like as far as, commitment and marriage and all that good stuff. So we decided to just have fun, and now he wants to cut me off because we have a child together and he doesn't want to take care of him.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to address the $1,000 a week part because that has nothing to do with why we're here. I just want to know about the child support part. Is there a reason you haven't been giving her financial support for the child?
I never agreed to child support.
Okay.
I agreed to the fun part, and fun time's over.
Let's pause right there. $1,000 a week. That's $52,000 a year untaxed. That's not support, that's a salary. Let's call it what it was, a transactional arrangement, not co-parenting. But now that a baby's in the picture, Dave wants to act like it never happened. Sorry, sir, the law doesn't care if you were handing out money for fun. Once a child is involved, the party's over and the responsibilities are real.
So now that the fun time's over, the adult time begins, which is caring for the child.
I never agreed to have a child with her.
Okay, you probably didn't, but you guys were having fun and had a kid, right?
He wasn't complaining when he was up in there.
Okay, so you guys had a child.
Well, there was no reason to complain, but yes, ma'am.
If we want to get into that, let's not start.
Yeah, please don't, because I don't think I have time for that today. I would have to, set aside some special time to hear all of this story. So we're just going to focus on the important part, okay? Now the child, whether you agreed or signed up for child support, you have a child. You need to take care of that child financially.
Your Honor, I would like to say something. I don't want to make this personal aspersion on her character. How do I know that's my child?
Well, you already had a DNA test. It's been confirmed that you're the father. You forgot about that?
Evidently, it slipped my mind. Yes.
Oh, okay. You're probably having too much fun. But again, you have a child now, and you're going to pay child support. So, let's get some information from you. How much do you make a year?
I make Good year, up around 108.
108,000, okay. And health insurance, who carries the child on health insurance?
I
He
carry.
does.
Okay. And how many children do you have besides this one?
I have 2 children.
2 children, okay. So we can give you credit. Well, how old are your children?
They're not in the house. They're adults.
Okay. That wasn't my question. How old are your children?
How old?
Yes.
One's 30, one's 35.
30? Okay. So definitely none under the age of 18.
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor.
All right. So let's do some math here. Looks like your gross comes out close to $9,000 a month. Your net is about $6,436.81. That gives you, well, giving you credit for health insurance. And you said how much was it?
Health insurance about, I think it's around 200.
Okay. So I'll give you credit for the health insurance that you carry on the child. That will bring your child support obligation to
Oh, he never agreed. Dave, biology doesn't wait for a signature. You play adult games, you risk adult outcomes. And here's the kicker, he already took the DNA test. So why's he still out here doing the how do I know it's mine song and dance? Nice try, but the judge is already flipping past your excuses like yesterday's tabloids.
$1,287 per month. And that's all he has to pay.
I'm okay with that. I mean, it's like the cut to me, but it's fine. I mean, I got my business, I can take care of my child, but I just didn't think it was fair for him not to have an obligation to our child.
I definitely agree with that. He definitely has an obligation to the child in terms of what you all may have going on in fun times. That has nothing to do with me, and I can't do anything about that.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Yes, make it quick.
I have another life besides this life. I have 2 wonderful kids, a wife, and
Wait a minute.
I need to focus on that life.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
need to focus on this life.
Did you just say you were married?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does your wife know about this 1-year-old?
If this is televised,
Boom, here come the numbers. Dave pulls in $18,000 a year, which means he owes $1,287 a month. That's just over 14% of his income, standard calculation, by the book. Now let's compare. He was casually giving her $44,000 a month before. But now that the money's going toward his actual child, suddenly it's a problem? Funny how that works.
that might be a factor later on, but at this point, no.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
you were literally at my house yesterday.
Okay, well, you know what? You guys are not going to fight in front of me. So
Sorry.
what we're going to do is, do you have any more questions?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions pertaining to your child support? Not anything else. No fun time, nothing like that.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are doing.
Wait.
That might come up later, Your Honor, but you were literally at my house yesterday. Oop, now we've got real-life drama in the courtroom. The judge shuts it down, no fighting, no flashbacks, just questions about child support. But then, wait, did he just say he's married? So while he was splurging on Ms. Martinez, he had a whole family at home? Phew. No wonder he wanted this off the record. But guess what? It's all on record now. If his wife didn't know before, she definitely does today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. I just wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Martinez case. Mom was bringing dad to court. She was seeking child support. Now, what was interesting about that case, you heard some talk about, how their relationship started. Dad was actually married, had 2 other adult children. Well, none of that matters in terms of determining what his child support amount should be in regards to the child that he had with mom, and it's that simple.
Woo.
And that's a wrap on the Martinez situation. Let's recap. Dave pulled every trick in the book: denial, deflection, and straight-up amnesia. But none of it mattered. The judge laid it down, $1,287 per month. And honestly, compared to his past spending habits, that's a bargain. But what do you think? Was the ruling fair? Should he be paying more? Less? Sound off in the comments. And if you love these wild courtroom chronicles, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around because we've got plenty more drama coming your way.